Okay, good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Just had to do a few things before I jumped into stuff. Obviously, I got a message I had to reauthorize SariBot, which is a great tool if you don't use it, but just had to take care of that quick. So, slightly different setup uh, starting with this stream. Um, did a few things yesterday. First one being I watched a great tutorial on audio. Um, I watched one several months ago, shortly after I started streaming, to figure out some new things or like what might work a little better for how I had things set up. And it answered some of the questions I had at the time, but I still had other questions. I didn't really look into them too much. I just kind of tried my best to mitigate it. But what I was really doing was kind of getting in my own head, and there was things I kept like watching as I was doing this. I'll get to the second one in a second to explain why I keep looking to the my right or to left side, right side. I'm terrible with the orientation like that. Um, so I looked into some other stuff, found some great guides, and the audio just sounds a little better. It's still not perfect for exactly what I want. There's still little things I got to tune here and there, but I think that's going to be stuff I'm going to do over several weeks as I'm playing different games and stuff, figuring out what do I need to do for different games audio. Uh, do I want to change anything with how my mic audio is sounding, stuff like that. But that's going to come later. Again, it's a learning process. I'm still figuring a lot of this stuff out. The other thing, so now I'm looking ahead, I moved my camera. So I got a new camera mount. I'm not actually using it for this camera. It will be for a second camera in the future for some other streams that I want to do. So really all I did was I moved it to my second monitor, which really is my first monitor. So it's now sitting on the monitor that I'm typically playing games on. So this is where I'm going to be looking when I'm playing games. The other monitor, which is where I had my camera mounted before, is where I have OBS pulled up, where I'm able to see chat and just stuff like that. So it's a little different for me in that sense. It's probably going to take me a little bit to get used to remembering the camera is there. But I do like how I have it positioned now. Just as far as I was able to zoom out a little bit more without it like open. Like like I didn't want where the camera was before. If I zoomed out more, it pretty much guaranteed you'd be seeing like into hallways outside the room and stuff like that. I was trying to just not have it be like that. So where I have it now, I could zoom out a little bit more. I got to do some decluttering and stuff and do some tidying, but in general, it just looks a little better, I think. Work in progress still. I'm going to continue adjusting, making some improvements. The one thing that I have noticed with having it here is there is definitely some more sensitivity to the lighting. So that's something else I'll kind of explore and figure out as I go, just to kind of improve things a little more in that sense. But overall, I'm much happier with it. I think like it doesn't fix everything that I wanted to kind of improve on, but it definitely is a step in the right direction towards just upping the quality of everything a little bit more. So I'm happy with it in that sense. But yeah, so just wanted to kind of talk about all that a little bit because I was happy with it and I was excited about it when I was doing this stuff yesterday and kind of doing some test recordings and stuff, trying to see how audio sounded. Um, I think the next big thing I'm going to be really kind of looking at over the next several streams is really going to be tuning game audio. So I did a little bit with Mass Effect, which will be starting shortly. I brought it down just a little bit to get the dialogue to kind of fit more where I wanted it to land. I have a feeling it's still going to come across pretty loud in some moments, particularly during battles with shooting and stuff like that. So that's something I'll have to kind of go through again later and kind of tune a little bit of that stuff, but for now, I'm just going to go with where it is because I'm happy that it's in a slightly better situation than it was, and we'll go from there. Actually, just want to do one other thing. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So we will jump into Mass Effect. I don't remember. Was that last week? No. Okay, so it's been 2 weeks for this too. The vacation, holiday break stuff, all these days have started to blur together for me. So it's been 2 weeks since we played Mass Effect. So 2 weeks ago we picked up on Horizon. We were finishing up saving Kaidan. We didn't manage to save everyone on Horizon. The collectors still got some of them. And Kaidan kind of turned away from us because he doesn't trust Cerberus, understandably. From there, we got some new dossiers from the Elusive Man of new people to recruit. We have several missions on Ilium to do, plus a whole bunch of other things. So we got a whole bunch of missions from all that. Then went ahead to do the side mission where we, what's his name? The Admiral. I'm blanking on his name. He reached out asking us to go save a friend of his who was doing some research and near the Alpha Relay, and which is in Batarian space, and found that there was a Reaper. What was it? Reaper artifact or whatever. It wasn't. I don't think it was it wasn't Prothean. Like a Reaper artifact out there. But she was caught and sent to prison for terrorism charges or something like that. So we had to go out on our own to save her. So we break her out of the prison. She reveals to us she has her suspicions that this Reaper artifact is a sign of the Reapers coming soon through the Alpha Relay. And the only solution is to basically crash an asteroid into the relay to destroy it. In doing so, it will destroy that entire system. So that was a very stressful mission. So Hope is just walking around. It was a very stressful mission. I was kind of racking my brain throughout it, trying to figure out, do I need to make a choice at the end of this to destroy the system or not? And what are the consequences of that? During the trip from the prison back to their lab, we got to ask the doctor whether or not she has exposed herself to this artifact because there's concerns for indoctrination. She pushed back, said no, we've done everything we need to do. We get there, and that was not the case. They were all indoctrinated. So they attack us, we get captured, we have to break our way out. In the process, she's indoctrinated. She wants the Reapers to come, so she's trying to destroy their base. She tries to detonate it. We stop her. I did not stop her in the best way. I got impatient and frustrated with her and just shot her, inadvertently causing her to detonate a thing that caused more problems. We had to make our way out through do comms to Joker to get us out of there, because it was just on a collision course with no way to stop it. We needed to bail. I did not notify the Batarians to allow them to try to evacuate. So, yeah, Shepard may have assisted in doing a war crime. I will face the consequences of that when everything is said and done. But the game forced me to have to destroy this Alpha Relay. So I did appreciate that it didn't make me have to have the guilt of whether or not to do it or not, but I do still have the guilt of not telling everyone to evacuate, so still a bit of an issue. But it was a really cool mission, and it yet again like, and it was a side quest, which surprised me that they did all this. But yet again, they just gradually increase the stakes of what's going on, how severe is the threat of the Reapers, which I've really enjoyed as I've played through this. But that was where I left off. So this week, it's going to be a lot of side missions, really doing a lot of the crew members' missions that they want us to do. I'm going to start working through a bunch of those. I think I'm planning to try to knock out as many of those as I can before I continue with stuff. But that's where we're going to kind of start for this week's stream. So we'll wait on the game to boot up, and then we will jump into things. Probably 3 already. Hope just keeps bringing me in her toys one after another, trying to get me to play. Yeah. So let's get Mass Effect 2 booted up. Sitting some of her toys in a few slots to try to entice her to do some other stuff. Yeah, it's okay. As soon as we're in, capture's picking up, we'll jump over. Okay. We'll just do that and just wait for it to pick it up. Hopefully it won't take too long. Someday. Come on. Oh, we got Hope joining us while we wait. Restarting the game. I'm not sure why it's not picking it up, or it didn't that time at least. Let's just go like that. I'll have this up while I wait for it to actually show on the capture. Did a test recording earlier today and it did work fine. Fun times. Let's just close out the game entirely and boot it back up. Try doing one thing. I see if I don't tab out at all, if that will help. Over. Okay. Took a little bit, but now we're in. So I want to work through a lot of these. I think start from the first one, Kasumi's, which is travel to Bekenstein in the Boltzmann and the Serpent Nebula. Attend the party of notorious arms dealer Donovan Hawk. So Boltzmann, Serpent Nebula. We'll do that first. Over here. Oh, I get it. They're all physicists. Boltzmann constant, Feynman. See the theme. Okay. Hydrogen methane gas giant Feynman is of far less interest to the colonists of Bekenstein than its moons. All 24 are under heavy development by their three rival firms, Hoshichiri Heavy Industries, Guanghe Solutions, and the Dynamis Corporation. These three firms are under ironclad contracts to sell their raw materials exclusively to corporations based on or orbiting around Bekenstein. A situation which has led to heavy investment on Bekenstein from manufacturing corporations looking to get a piece of the action. Feynman itself has been relatively untouched by the mining concerns, as its strong magnetosphere and great dark storm cells create a barrier to all but the newest generation of scanners. Alright. 4. Got it. So let's find some I'm out of probes. Oh. Should have bought some. Oh well. Okay, Wheeler. Sizable rock planet. Its atmosphere is a hostile mix of hydrogen and carbon monoxide, which poses little hazard to remote robo-mining. Martian equipment can easily tolerate the planet's temperatures and gravity. Wheeler's crust is rich in bauxite and other light metals used in fabricators the galaxy over. Oh, Bekenstein's right there. We'll just go right into it. Okay, recipient of the first wave of Earth's colonization efforts, Bekenstein's founders had a decidedly less agrarian plan than Eden Prime. The mission of Bekenstein's first colony was to become Earth's off-planet manufacturing base, ingratiating humanity into galactic culture by producing needed goods. Meeting with mixed success for the first generation, Bekenstein then leapfrogged its competition by producing high-quality luxury goods that went straight to nearby markets via the Citadel. Today, Bekenstein is known as the Humans' Ilium, a place where new money tycoons flaunt their wealth and the have-nots are rarely spoken of. Alright, so let's just go ahead and land and get this mission started. Okay. Let's upgrade Shadow Strike.
Looking good, Miss Allison Gunn. Hawk won't be able to keep his eyes off you.
I assume Allison Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
I assume
what
You
that
run a
last
small,
line
but
was.
I took the liberty of just don't start talking business with him.
Don't talk
And
business.
you'll be
Got
fine.
it.
Take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason?
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
What's in the gray box that makes it worth all this trouble?
The gray box holds KG's memories. Everything from all the codes and plans he stole to all the time we spent together. Wrapped up in those memories is the secret he stole. KG never told me what it was.
Weird angle, but okay.
But the information got him killed.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for.
So seems straightforward enough. We'll see how I fumble this.
This is our stop.
Hope is hopping down.
After you, Ms. Gunn.
Okay.
Hold a moment.
Walked
man.
away. I'm
There
scooting.
seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
Nice to meet
I've heard
you.
a lot about you. Name's Allison Gunn.
And I've heard a lot about you. You've been very busy lately, if the extra net is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Miss Gunn. You were invited after all, but I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Why did he turn you
Any
away?
idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can.
Okay.
We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
How did you ever contain that situation on the Olive?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam! Done.
Thank goodness. I thought those rabble would dog you for years.
Okay.
Some say Commander Shepard is still alive.
That goes to a security room. We'll probably have to get in there at some point. Let's case the vault and figure out what we have to do.
Don't want to talk to Donovan yet. Okay, there's the door. Let's check the other side.
What's your read on that Archangel guy?
I hear he's dead. Or gone, or
Check one
something.
thing quick.
Good riddance, I say.
Don't love that actually. Back on. Just trying to see if I turned one light off how it did. I'd rather it be like this than a weird orangish yellow.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected.
Hey. Found that very quickly.
Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Just bringing me more of her toys. Okay.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
In there. Okay, so what all do we need to do? Voice lock. Kinetic barrier. DNA.
Did you hear?
It's gonna be stressful already for me.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready.
Well,
We don't have all night.
we'll make a little save first. I'm gonna avoid save scumming if possible, but I do
Ready to
want
get that
to
voice print.
succeed on these if I can.
Remember to keep him talking until I get a good sample.
Miss Gunn, good to see you. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
I don't know. The fact that they're applauding this, I wish there was a less diplomatic way to do
I
this
said get him
quest.
talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
All right.
Enjoy the party, Miss Gunn.
Once we find the password, we can get past the voice scanner.
It won't just
Let
let.
me unlock that security room.
Last time I was here was a few years ago. Hawk has done really well for himself since then.
Let me unlock that security room door for you. There we go.
Okay. I walked away from it too quickly.
Ready when you are.
Okay. I'm gonna guess this is his private quarters.
Look straight ahead.
Back here.
Take him down.
That looked painful.
There's no way they didn't hear that. Nance, I have that problem too. So many passwords around here. Can't keep them straight. The password for tonight is Perugia, so it's not even that easy to remember. It's no big deal. The voice scanner means the password's only useful to Hawk anyway. After this party, want to grab some beers? Let me know.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped into their communications. Maybe it'll come in handy. Now, I just take the voice sample we got from Hawk and... got it. Now we can crack that voice scanner.
Alright, so what do we gotta do still? Okay, I still need the DNA.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
Hawk gave me permission to go in.
Hawk knows procedure. You're not getting in till I hear it from my commander. Enjoy the party.
Private rooms. We need to get in there. That's the best place to find Hawk's DNA.
Do I gotta talk to him again? Okay. Do that one. Find that power supply. Okay, let's do another quick save.
Miss Gunn.
Can't talk to him anymore.
Miss Gunn.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to
On
go in.
whose authority?
Just let me through.
Turn around now, or I call for backup. Enjoy the party.
There's got to be a way to get in there. Let's look around.
Oh.
They've seen us.
Eclipse forever!
Going silent.
Freezing. So useful. Just brought me another toy. Played with her a bunch before I sat down to start streaming, hoping that it would get it out of her system, but she was playing, or she slept for a few hours, so she's just got a lot of energy. Okay. Away. Oh. Or not. Hi. What do I do? Okay, got it. So we drop down. Is it this door? Oh. What do I do? I was standing on it and was shooting through it. Okay.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet. Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though.
Good morning. Time to wake up.
Damn.
You can't be in here.
We've got... companies.
Some ass!
Going dark.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
No DNA, but... looks like Hawk's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
Okuda decryption update. Little progress to report. We have now completed dictionary attacks using words and phrases from 4,800 galactic languages. Research into the Okuda family has not produced any matches. It is unlikely that a random brute force approach will produce a result within our lifetimes. Given the nature of the gray box technology, it's possible that the decryption key may not be a password at all. It could be a memory, an emotion, even a smell. Permutations could be infinite. I suggest we begin investigating alternative methods for breaking the security on the box.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. But I'm not sure there's enough. Let's keep looking. Ha! Found a sample?
Now a credit shit.
Ashtray.
Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source.
We've got time. A little theft from him while we wait.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
So we want to go down. Save real quick. I don't know if the order matters here. We gotta disable the DNA scanner, disable voice lock. Find barrier power supply.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Careful. The barrier's still up. We'll have to shut it down to get to the door.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
We gotta follow this.
One sec.
Oh, circuit breaker's right there. Got it.
That should take care of the barrier.
Okay. Something's gotta go wrong.
That got it. The barrier's down. I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Okay. We'll stick with that stuff. I'm assuming there's guards down here.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far.
Michelangelo's David.
Michelangelo's David. Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Creepy. I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. A
Statue of
solid
Liberty's
for this
head?
sort of thing. How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk!
Okay.
That's...
Is that the Rosetta Stone?
Not sure what it is, though. This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone? Ugh. Rachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone. Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that. Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Palaven. For good reason, I say. I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes.
This thing.
Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley. This is nice. Oddly relaxing.
Ship.
A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it.
Okay.
That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
This should come in handy.
Cool. And the gray box.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open, but you're still going to die, screaming. No!
Have I got your attention?
That shut him up.
That's awesome.
Kill them!
Oh.
Here they come.
Smoking!
Thing zooms in way more than I expected.
Look out! Let's see if they burn! Going dark.
Alright. Carnifex.
Can't do that right now. Going silent. Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in, now!
Okay. I'm gonna just trust she's grabbing it, actually. Oh, option to update the loadout. Okay.
I see them.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, jeez. Ouch, please.
This will bring them down. Smoking. Gotcha.
Surround the vault. Seal them in.
Damn it! We have to find another way.
Just take that. Assuming it's just up here.
Get ready.
Oh, not a time limits. Nice of them to just keep running into the line of sight. Certainly makes it easy.
Going silent.
Alright, she's got it. Oh. It makes sense you have a lot of stuff just laying around. Guess in here is where we're going? No. Okay. So then down. Oh. That works.
That got it.
Don't let the mouth of
Take some inspiration from Jack.
Kill Allison Gunn. Bring the other girl to me. Okay. Alright, so we're getting there. And for me, Kasumi, you know what happened to your boy toy when he fought back?
Oh, jeez. Oh,
How cage you like that? Murderer! Can't do it! Mind over matter!
Going silent.
okay. Okay, cool, medkit. Deadmer. What does he
I'll
got?
take it.
Cool. Right. Now,
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself. Moving to cover.
We've got company.
take that out before it can get to us.
Now you see me.
Gotta be more. There's no way that's all of them. Something else hidden around here. Is that really everything? Everyone in this room? Didn't send a lot here. And a lot of credits though, which is nice. Okay.
Incoming! It's down!
Could have done this the easy way, Goldblum. Allow me to show you the hard way.
Look left. Here they come. That was painful. Requesting assistance.
Fields are almost down. How is this gonna change?
They're to our left.
My shields are down.
Lay down your weapons.
On our left. Gunship's back and with full shield.
Is
If I
it?
can get to the ship, I can take down the shield. Up ahead. Here they come. Look straight ahead.
Yeah.
What did you tell your friend, Kazumi? You're doing this for love?
Down your screens. How'd you like that? Heavy weapons! Shepard, I need a clear path to the gun. Take out these blocks. Got a clear shot. Here we go.
That collector got shredded through these shields.
Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart.
If you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
Look left. they come. Going dark. Can't get there. They're coming from the front.
Careful, men. Want to keep her pretty face intact.
Okay. I think we took care of them. So I guess we just go up here. Okay.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated.
What?
Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please, Kasumi, destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Oh, jeez.
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiji's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
Oh, man. I feel like I want to keep it because of the implication for the Alliance.
If it's that important to you, keep it.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're ready to live with the consequences.
Yeah, I am. I'll stay off the grid. No one will know I exist. I think I want this. Thanks, Shepard.
I want to know what the actual information is that he found, though. Okay. Heist was successful. Keiji Okuda's gray box was recovered and remains in Kasumi Goto's possession. Donovan Hawk was killed in the destruction of his gunship. Kasumi is loyal. Okay. I don't know why that is called out. I'll keep that in mind if any other missions say that they're not loyal. Okay, power unlocked a new outfit. Ooh, you get outfits for this too. That's cool. Okay, some tech damage research. Okay. Oh, my outfits.
Seems very agitated. You may want to check in on him.
Okay, we'll go talk to Grunt in a sec. I'm gonna go change out of this outfit. To feed the fish. Just check on the space hamster. Okay. So we'll go check on Grunt. Which way is it? Wait, I wasn't able to go back here before, was I? Oh, I'm just disoriented. Okay, so yes, this is Jack's then. Or Grunt's.
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know.
Ooh.
See? Why do that? What's wrong?
You have no idea?
Okeer didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles. Voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control.
It's the,
moving, fighting, I focus. But here, my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise.
Oh.
I'm tank-born. What is this?
It's the, ooh, I don't know if I want to do a report to the doctor. I don't know if I want Mordin to do something. Oh, it's that, like, blood craze thing. That. Oh, so yeah, reading through the codex entries last week, or 2 weeks ago, there was one about this, like, bloodlust thing that some Krogans had. But that characteristic has basically made itself out of Krogan, like, genetics. So Okeer probably put that back in.
Don't know if I can help, Grunt. Sounds like we need one of your kind to look into this.
Most off-world Krogan are warriors. Doctors don't leave the homeworld to Junka. I won't ask you to go there. I will control this.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Okay. Yeah. It's, Blood Rage. That's what it's called. Okay, so we still have to do that. The next up is Zaid's. So we gotta travel to Zoria in the Ismar frontier. Guess we'll see if Zaid... I'm assuming there's going to be a mention after each of these that says if they're loyal. So I'll think carefully about what I do during each mission, I guess. Okay, we need to go to the mass relay. Let's make sure we buy probes while we're
Fuel
here.
reserves at 50%.
Ismar Frontier. Okay. Let's check all these ones first. We've got a fuel depot here, so we can just keep restocking. Okay, Metaponto. Hydrogen helium gas giant, Metaponto has developed a helium-3 fueling station funded by Elcor business interests who hope to bring enough attention to the system to attract terraforming investors and thus eventually develop Volturno as a habitable world. Thus far, they have met with little success. Okay, it's poor, but we found a decent one right there. Ooh.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Finding pretty decent stuff so far. Okay. Because it's poor, I'm just kind of checking for
Probe away.
the best peaks here, really.
Probe launched.
A little more mindful
Probe
of my
launched.
probes.
Probe launched.
We'll
Probe
say
away.
if each of these missions you only have like one of your
Launching
squad
probe.
members with you, it does add an extra little challenge to it. Because only having two people, like, you notice it.
Probe away.
Kinda like that side mission, the Alpha Relay one, only being Shepard. Like, it's noticeable. The difficulty.
Probe launched.
I would compare it to, like, in particular, Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Probe away.
Like, you start off on your own, you can only, or like, you have your squad of 3
Launching probe.
as Noah, Uni, and Lands, and you can only do so much. But then the moment you are a group of 6, suddenly it's way easier. Just that, like, change in difficulty, like this, it's noticeable, and even in this 2 versus 3, it's noticeable. Alright, Polino. A relatively small hydrogen helium gas giant, Polino remains undeveloped while its sister planet Metaponto garners all the attention. This was not always the case. In 2180, news stories seeded throughout the extranet claimed that Element Zero was being found on Polino's moons in record loads. This turned out to be a scam spread by the Duna-Warachum Consortium and Elcor Corporation trying to scare up investors. After a small fleet of space probes scouted the area, the hype quickly deflated and the myth only persists now in unwanted extranet email messages. That's a fun start, even if it's poor.
Probe away.
We'll take it, because I need the platinum. I guess since these missions, each one is just with that one squad member, that incentivizes me even more to make sure I do everyone's upgrades. Because I'm going to need them when it comes time to do their missions.
Probe away.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away.
There's probably like one or two
Launching
more
probe.
peaks and then it's depleted.
Launching probe.
Almost.
Probe launched.
Okay. Oh, well, we still have a huge area actually. Ooh.
Launching probe.
Okay. Okay, so we got 5 planets here to check out. Oh, the other 3 are all right here. We'll do this one first. Volturno. So-called Super Earth, Volturno is home to organic life, but is nevertheless uninhabitable for the near future. Currently in an ice age, most of the planet from the latitude of 30 degrees north or south is a frozen wasteland, and so most organic life limited to algae and lichens reside near the equator. The strong gravity prevents any sapient species but Elcor from thriving on the planet, and the Elcor cannot breathe the planet's atmosphere, which contains lethal amounts of carbon dioxide in addition to its oxygen. Small packs of Vorcha squatters are attempting to take the planet for themselves illegally, but most of them live miserable existences in the planet's crushing gravity and die from falls and medical complications. Only terraforming on a massive scale would turn Volturno into a habitable world, and the Elcor lack the political capital with the Citadel Council to begin such an effort. Interesting.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Okay, so far this is a good one.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched.
We'll do that.
Launching probe.
No, but I did give a little
Launching probe.
talk at the start about the new camera layout and the audio, just to kind of touch on those changes and the little incremental improvements that I'm slowly doing. A lot of platinum in this system so far.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Ooh.
Probe launched.
Okay, so we're almost done.
Launching probe.
Okay. Let's restock again. Let's check out this one. Lapini. A hydrogen methane gas giant, Lapini and its moons have been cursorily scanned by space probes and found to have little in the way of rare resources. Galaxy at large considers it unremarkable. Poor guy. Well, it's got platinum, which I care about.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Where was that? I saw.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
We'll take that
Probe
one.
launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away.
So.
Launching probe.
Swing by this one, finish off our probes, and then we'll just go to the fuel depot to get more if needed. Vecchio. Vecchio is a moderately sized terrestrial world with a thin, hot atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Initial surveys found trace amounts of iridium, but little else of interest in the silicate desert sands that cover much of the surface of the planet. On a recent tour, the Alliance surveyor ship Coupe discovered a group of partial graves hidden in the equatorial mountain ranges. The ancient skeletons in the burial sites are obviously humanoid but incomplete and poorly preserved, which has made them difficult to identify. Fragments of primitive ceramic grave goods were also found nearby. This raises further questions about who once traveled to the inhospitable planet, since the closest garden world, Volturno, has no intelligent life. Human universities are planning further archaeological investigations. Okay. Let's start scanning. Ooh, it's okay.
Launching probe.
Alright, we're gonna get a lot here, it looks like.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched.
They did say it was rich in iridium.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Go restock. Continuing along.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
So we've got a lot of materials now for doing a bunch of upgrades. I think after Zaid's, I'll go see which ones we can, like, how many I can afford.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Hey, we're getting close to having circled the whole planet. There must... Okay, I was gonna say there has to be a peak I missed. There we go. Alright. Now to help Zaid. This one first. Hito. While the ice mines of Viantel make a great deal of profits from ships passing through Fia's mass relay, the real money is made at Hito. As the only gas giant in the Fia gateway system, Hito is heavily developed by rival helium-3 mining concerns. The world has 3 major and 26 minor moons, each of which is claimed by a different company. Those based on moons deeper into the gravity well tend to specialize on helium-3 extraction and refining, while those on the farther moons specialize in refueling services and shipment. The local economy is driven by black marketing, black marketeering, backroom deals, and cutthroat business. Each company attempts to sabotage its rivals' facilities while protecting their own moon. This has led to open corporate warfare 3 times in the last century. All the major mercenary groups have offices in the Hito planetary system, though the Blue Suns enjoy a home team advantage, shipping in cheap logistical supplies from Zoria. Okay.
Launching probe.
So it's poor, so we'll see.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
It's okay.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
If by the time we finish this one, I've only got like 15 probes left, I'm just gonna... The next planet I go to will be the one for Zaid's, and we'll use up the rest of the probes there, and then start the mission.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Ooh.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Okay. 19. Yeah, we'll still just go to it next. Oh, we land outright, so never mind. Let's check this little guy. Amain. Amain is a small cratered rock. Its crust contains various light metals, though none in any concentration worth the trouble of mining. While the rest of the Faya system has seen an extensive industrialization, Amain lies fallow. But none worth mining?
Launching probe.
I mean, if no one else is going to, I'll happily do it.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
All this platinum is going to let me do a few good upgrades.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
There's probably one or two more somewhere.
Probe launched.
Oh, that was a misclick.
Launching probe.
We got one more. See what we could find to use it on. Oh, right there.
Probe away.
Alright. Just enough to finish that one. Alright, so Zoria. I'm not going to look at the other planet, so it's a reminder for me to come back, because it won't say I explored them all then. Mud, Sweat, and Spores is how Blue Sun's mercenaries characterized the planet that gave birth to their home office. This lush garden world is known for its heavy plant and fungal life, creating spectacular jungle zones over much of its 8 continents. Despite persistent problems with rot and rust, Zoria attracts investors and corporations from all throughout the galaxy since it has exploited only a fraction of its potential resources. The Blue Suns dominate security contracts on Zoria so much that residents describe them less like a monopoly and more like a conquering regime. Alright. Okay, so Zaid has to come. We'll bring... Alright, Zaid. First things first. Get him fully upgraded there. Son, be a warlord. Do that. Garrus. Let's up his concussive shot. I haven't leveled up yet. Very close to my next level though. I guess Zaid, I haven't brought him along yet. Yes. And yes. Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't even remember exactly what this mission is, so I'll have to double check it. I think he's just looking for some guy that screwed him over, but I don't remember.
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight and look out.
What's his? Before he was hired by Cerberus, Saeed had taken a mission to go to Zoria and liberate an Eldfell Ashland refinery from the Blue Suns. Once his work there is done, he can dedicate his full attention on the mission. Okay, so he just has some unfinished business. That was the Alpha Relay save.
Squad Bravo, a shuttle landed near your location. Check it out.
Here we go. Keep close.
Okay. Oh, some dead bodies. Always a good
Shot in
sign.
the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style. Let's push ahead.
Oof. I love the way they just kind of have creatures running around on these planets.
Command to Bravo, take a position. Likely these people are not runaways.
They kind of look like those monkeys from those other planets in the first game. Just let them do their thing.
Report to base. Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint.
Oh, I missed. Embarrassing.
Hostile down.
This isn't going to take long at all, I feel like.
Reinforcements incoming. We got your backs.
Okay. From where?
Firing a high impact shot.
Lost kinetic. Focus fire.
Okay, let's go up and around. I need better view of all of this. Did I shoot the plant?
Man down.
Ooh.
Nice shot. Damn.
They're getting toward us right out there. All squads, fall back.
Just based on the weapons that he has, he deals damage, which is nice.
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself. Now get the hell back out there.
Vito. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
You know
I
him?
get the feeling you have a past with this, Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago.
Wait.
So, yeah, we have a past.
You started them. That's even more fun that I have Garrus here after they tried to kill him.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years, I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
Okay. Alright. No. Fair. You're justified to be mad.
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated. A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
Alright, Zeed, fair enough. Maybe I misjudged you a teeny bit. I'm still judging you for the record, but slightly less.
We better get moving.
Direct to Southern Axis. All squads mass at the gatehouse, now!
They know we're here.
Yeah, I mean, we killed a whole bunch of them.
Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
I think they knew when we landed, and they noticed we landed too. We haven't been sneaky.
Squad Charlie, Delta, mass at the gatehouse.
Are they gonna run out, or are we just walking in?
Zaid Masani, you finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaid. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again. What was that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
Ooh.
You just signed your death warrant, Masani.
Okay.
What the hell are you doing?
He's raided a facility or two in his life, it seems.
Opening the gate.
Next time you're gonna blow something up, I want to know about it first.
Vito was confident. Had a lot of men. Now he's lost the home field advantage. If we keep up the pressure, no way he's getting out of here alive.
We're here to save the people.
The mission is to save these workers, not burn them to death.
I came here to kill Vito Santiago. If you want my help on your mission, you better make damn sure that man dies today.
Stick to the mission, Zaid, or we're gonna have a problem.
I think maybe we already do. I want Vito dead, Shepard, whatever the cost.
You asked me to come here to do your mission, which was... We'll see, Zeed. We got some ammo. Want more sniper. He wanted me to come here to save the people here. I'm gonna hold him to that. That being said also, and maybe it's the fact he was shot in the head, if that Vito guy is the guy he's held a grudge with for 20 years, one of them looks like they've aged a bit better in 20 years. It's not Z.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
You're willing to watch these people die?
Damn right I am. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
It specifically has a question at the end about loyalty of them. We gotta save these people.
We're going in.
I knew this was a mistake. If If we're gonna do this, we'd better get to it.
I feel like this guy deep down is a good guy. Okay, where am I? Okay. We gotta go down here. Do another quick save. Okay, fuel control. Redirect. Salvaging. So far, this has been pretty straightforward. Oh, let's get that palladium.
This might be useful.
Ooh, cool. Wait, that. Gotta stop Vito. Palladium. Guessing. It looks like we go this way. Ooh.
We can use this.
Gun. Anything over here? Nothing else there. Some loadout changes. Let's get back to the sniper.
First person to bring me Masani's head gets something special in their paycheck. Run Shepard with you, and you.
This should go pretty quick. I can't imagine this takes terribly long.
Take a knee now, son. Let that loser die.
It's about to go off!
That all you've got?
Never should have come here, Saeed. Who you were dealing with? Get ready, Saeed. Here it comes.
Okay. What is this?
Never saw me coming!
That fuel tank's coming loose! Shoot it! Bring it down on top of them! Firing concussive shot!
It's me, Shepard.
This'll put him down. Who's next?
What is...
Hostile incoming.
Tactical cloak. Alright. Assuming we're just going through here.
Not this time, Saeed, you son of a bitch. See you in another 20 years.
Huh? You accomplished something.
You just cost me 20 years of my life. Ah, son of a bitch! Oh.
You deserved that.
You started this fire, Zaid. It makes sense that you'll burn in it.
Yeah, screw you. Now come on, get me out of this shithole.
You put your revenge ahead of the mission. How can I trust that you'll be there when we need you?
I'll do what I was gonna have paid to do, Shepard. Just don't expect any more than that. Now stop screwing around. Let's go.
You put your own goals ahead of the
The
mission.
fact that I have that
It's
option.
not the way this works.
I've survived this long watching my own back. No time to worry about anyone else.
You're part of a team now, Zaid. There's no way we can do this unless we're all working together.
You have a point. I'm not done with Vito, but I can put that behind me long enough to get your mission done. Let's get the hell out of here.
I hope because I had a dialogue option that works out. Okay, we leveled up. Eldfell Ashland Refinery on Zoria has been liberated, though the company will have spent millions to rebuild. Although Vito Santiago escaped, Zaid has accepted Shepard's command and appears focused on the mission. That seems positive. Okay, he got some new powers. He's got a new outfit. He got a new gun, ammo. All in all, a successful mission, I think.
Commander, I think you'll want to talk to Garrus.
Okay, need to talk to Garrus. First, I want to go just talk to Zaid, see if he has anything else to say. This way. No. Cool mission, though. We didn't really know a lot about Zaid until that.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. Hell of a mission down there on Zoria. Can't believe Vito got away. 20 years of tracking gone, just like that. But I gotta let that go. We have more important things to do. Doesn't matter who you are. You got a gun in your face, chances are good you'll do what the other man says. Only two types don't buckle at that point. Trained killers and psychopaths. A lot of people can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
I still don't know which one he is. Okay, let's talk to Garrus.
The commander has put together an impressive team. I've never worked with so many aliens before.
They're a small army. We might just pull this mission off.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonus, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, name's Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonus was seen with him.
What happened? How did Sidonus betray your team?
He tipped off the Mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the Mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying. An eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
Yeah, I'm willing to
Where
do
do we
that for
find
him.
Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
You got it, man. Okay, let's go see what upgrades we can do. Let's start weapon upgrades. None. Armor upgrades. Okay, tech damage upgrade. Mouse right now. Prototypes. Through intensive training, Shepard can learn to use a single bonus power. Obtaining more loyal squad members will increase the number of powers available for Shepard. Can complete this multiple times. Each time the project is completed, Shepard selects a new bonus power, and at any point already spent transfers to a newly selected bonus power. Okay. We'll come back to that. Let's do the heavy weapon ammo upgrade. Don't want to do that. That's the re-rolling. M920 Cane. The effectiveness and efficiency of Mass Effect-based weapon technology has rendered large-scale deployment of highly explosive weaponry all but obsolete in infantry weapons. Normandy scientists have prototyped a modified version of traditional high-explosive rounds as applied to a 25-gram slug. When accelerated to 5 kilometers per second, the round is devastating. Though a technically inaccurate label, this prototype weapon is nicknamed the Nuke Launcher, and its high-explosive matrix generates an archetypical mushroom cloud on impact. It inflicts high damage with a large area of effect, very effective against armor, shield, and barriers. Okay. Krogan shotgun. Front gets a way more heavy shotgun. And then we'll do advanced training. Okay, flashbang grenade. We have another one. Was that? Oh. So I only had one option. I just did it twice. Okay. So I just wasted 5,000 at the end there. That's fine. Okay, next one is Jacobs. Travel to Aya in the Alpha Draconis system located in the Rosetta Nebula. So I guess, I don't know if that means Zaid isn't loyal to me. We'll see.
No messages for you, Commander.
Okay. To the mass relay. Stock on fuel and probes quick. Rosetta Nebula. Okay, we got a fuel depot here, so we can check all of these planets.
Anomaly detected.
Job. Job is a two-moon habitable planet that is most well known for its mass extinction event. Thousands of years ago, Job was home to a primate-like spacefaring civilization as well as abundant flora and fauna. However, this can only be deduced from time capsules put into the ground well outside habitations at centers. All cities and detectable dwellings were targeted in a mass orbital bombardment that turned them into vapor. The resulting dust shroud killed all photosynthetic life and all fauna dependent on it. Today, humans have recolonized the planet and are rapidly introducing their own species, beginning with cyanobacteria and heterotrophic bacteria to bring a suitable level of oxygen and nitrogen for respiration. Travel advisory. Atmospheric pressure at sea level on Job is double that of Earth. Visitors with upper respiratory infections, emphysema, cancer, or a history of thoracic surgery should consult their physician before landing on Job. That's important to know.
Launching probe. Probe
Anomaly detected.
Scans have found something.
Mercenary activity detected on plant surface. Communications match Blue Sun's encoding protocols. Possible location for site of illegal archaeological activity. Blue Sun's intentions unknown. Sure. Let's check this thing out. We'll go with that version. And Kasumi. The red's kind of cool, but I like the black more. We'll hold out for more. What? Okay, I don't want to use the Firestorm. That's tempting. We'll stick with the particle beam for now. Let's see, what else is there? Yeah, he'll stick with the Matic. Sumi. Yeah, there's two. Okay, what is this? Stuff over there, it looks like.
Knife that one! It stayed out.
Very curious what we're gonna find here. this feels like it was just very out of nowhere, which is cool because I was a little disappointed that it kind of felt like all the planets were just there to mine resources and there was not necessarily any exploration to do on them. So it is cool to kind of have occasional anomalies pop up where you could do something else. Coming out through there.
Scratch one.
Oh, there's one.
Now you see me. Did I do that?
There's glass in the way. I have to wait for them to...
Nice shot.
There we go.
Okay, so a lot of exploring to do, it seems. Okay. Outgoing message. Request for aid. Commander Santiago, hope you are doing well. We require your services once again in the transport of ourselves, our equipment, and our recovered artifacts. I have dispatched our representative to meet with you regarding the details of the transaction. Given the sensitive nature of our cargo, we expect discretion in this matter. Dr. Farron, Chief Researcher of Exogeny Special Projects. Is Dr. Farron... I'm not sure if that's someone we've met in the first game. Dr. Farron, of course you can count on us to offer you escort and transportation. We have sent men and ships your way in good faith. Vito Santiago. There's some ammo. He's strong. What you got? Oh. Lieutenant Locke.
Gotcha.
Going to ground.
Oh, missed.
Going silent.
Okay. That commander was much stronger than Locke was. He didn't really put up much of a fight. Lieutenant Locke, once the artifact is secured and in transit, your orders are to take your men and rendezvous with Captain Voorhis aboard the MSV Stranium Mule in the Aaron Larkin system in the Omega Nebula. Assist Voorhis with the capture if needed. Prothean video log. Okay. Covered Prothean relic, eliminated Blue Sun presence at dig site. Okay.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay. Okay, from Cerberus Command. We did a little due diligence on this Lieutenant Locke and his rendezvous with the Captain Voorhis. The coordinates we obtained as the last known location as the MSV Stranium Mule have been added to your galaxy map. It turns out that the mule is carrying valuable cargo, including intel of a sensitive nature. We'd like you to track down the Stranium Mule and recover that cargo. Please pass the information to us and you can keep any other items of value you may find. Do what you will with the Blue Suns. Okay, and then Martin Burns, Commander Shepard. Udina said this would reach you. I wanted you to know that I haven't forgotten what you did for me the day those crazy biotics took me hostage. You talked them down and you got me off that ship alive. I won't lie to you. I took this job for the pool and the power. I saw the biotics issue as a stepping stone, something good to put on my resume, and I was wrong. We all serve humanity in our own way. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to see to it that humanity reaches its potential with a minimum of bloodshed. I'm getting letters of thanks from the L2 biotics who just received their reparations. Those letters should be really be coming to you. I just thought you should know. Oh, that was a mission from the first game, I believe. Good luck. I've taken some political heat, so I don't know what any offer to help you would ever be useful, but if you need me, I won't let you down. Martin Burns. Alright, let's do another quick save. Let's continue mining now. That was a cool little surprise.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
Now afford retrain powers. Don't really need to get a notice on that one, but...
Probe away. 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 Launching probe. Launching
one or
probe.
two more little peaks.
Probe launched.
Still got this section, so...
Probe launched.
get that one too, since it did show up. Okay, so we got 4 planets here. Oh, there's that 4th one. Okay, Laban. Laban is a desert world with sea upon sea of scorching hot iron oxide wearing away marbleized cliffs. Its atmosphere is thick and layered with significant levels of oxygen trapped under an upper helium layer. Initially, surveyors detected traces of iridium from orbit, only to find a surprising archaeological discovery. The iridium came from bunkers on the surface blown apart by a Dreadnought-class weapon. The logical conclusion was that civilization on Job had reached Laban, and its outposts here were destroyed to make their extermination complete. Okay. It's rich. So, that's good at least.
Probe launched.
I want to know if I'm going to get any upgrades that are like require like 75,000 or like 100,000 of a resource. There's been a few 40 and 50,000 ones, but nothing beyond that so far.
Probe away.
And I don't believe there's been any that required multiple resources. It's all just been one, I believe. I'm out of probes. Let's go pick up some more.
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Another one.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Next up. Mizraim. Small gas giant Mizraim is primarily hydrogen and methane around a rocky core. There is no remaining trace of the civilization from Job on Mizraim itself, but debris orbiting the planet indicates that artificial satellites were once in place before being destroyed.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
This one done, buy more probes, then knock out the last planet.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
And then we'll make our way to the section that has the mission for Jacob. Not sure if I will start the mission tonight, because I'm going to restock probes. I might just mine what I can from planets. And then wrap up with the new codex entries and then call it for the week. We'll see how long it takes to do all this. But the mining takes a little bit of time. It's not super long, but if we still have this one to finish up, one more planet in this system, and then some in the one where the mission is, maybe we won't get to do it tonight. I'd like to not split the missions across streams. I didn't, like, with the Horizon one, I didn't plan to do that, go right into that like it did to begin with. But ideally I'd like to do each mission in one sitting, as opposed to kind of saving in the middle. Whoops. That's the planet. Goliath. Hydrogen helium gas giant, Goliath's orbit takes it near the system's mass relay, a useful event for drive core discharges and automated helium-3 refueling platforms. Fortunately, its orbit is currently taking it away from the relay, and it will continue this inconvenience for the next 3 galactic standard years.
Probe away. Probe launched.
One.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
We'll take that because it's fine.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Okay. Now we set out to Alpha Draconis. Okay. Check this planet first. 2175 AR2, still formally unnamed. This planet is a hydrogen helium gas giant with 21 moon-sized objects. Okay, there's not a lot here, it looks like.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
There we go. That's probably...
Probe launched.
Can't imagine that. That's much more after that. We got a little peek there.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe.
How much more can there be? There's got to be something decent still that I didn't get. That's okay, I guess. Gotta be. Okay, there we go.
Probe launched.
There's gotta be a peak somewhere. Okay, there's only 2 planets here. So next one is this.
I have detected an anomaly.
Okay, named after an Asari scientist, this remote planet appears to have been on the list of forbidden mass relays that led to uncharted space. The little data available comes from one far-off probe flyby that reports 2 planets orbiting a white dwarf star. Our own scan yields far more interesting results. The planet is within the habitable zone of the star. It has oceans of liquid water and a thin nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere consistent with carbon-based plant life. It is possible this is an Asiatic unexplored garden world. Okay. I think we will hold off on doing probing and mining of this one till next week. We can do codex stuff. I want to get that for first. I don't want to upgrade flashbang. I feel like that wasn't worth it. But got a few little assignments. So many side missions still. That's on Ilium, so I gotta hold off on that one. Wait, we'll do that first. I'm gonna save all the Ilium ones for last to just do them all together. Let's do one quick save and codex entries.
The M920 Kane is a portable particle accelerator surrounding an array of dust-form element zero chambers. This weapon prototype subjects its EZO to extreme positive and negative currents to project mass effect fields. By increasing and decreasing mass, the fields shear the target's mass the way disruptor torpedoes do. The shearing fields collide ambient materials at such high speeds they create mushroom clouds, an effect otherwise impossible on the small scale. The weapon induces neither fission nor fusion in non-nuclear targets, and its own nuclear reactions are shielded by lead alloys. The M920 Kane uses graphite rods as neutron moderators, which require frequent replacement to sustain power. Fortunately, most heavy weapon ammunition can be refabricated via Omni-Tool into graphite rods.
Hey. Alright. So we've seen gray boxes. Casa Fabrications Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents is the infamous legacy of the Casa Fabrications Model 12 Locust. Originally created for the Systems Alliance, who wanted a lightweight weapon for high-gravity worlds, the Locust was designed to overcome the limitations of traditional submachine guns at long range. With bullet velocity of modern weapons already pushed to the limit, the Locust designers sought a way to improve accuracy through reducing weapon kick. They created an internal floating bed that absorbs the gun's recoil with minimal jarring of the gun frame itself. The barrel, magazine, chamber, and operating mechanism all move within this bed, which absorbs shock with springs and buffers. This creates a platform stable enough that the Locust can use auto-targeting software usually reserved for match-grade weapons. The Locust's lethality on shielded targets has been amply demonstrated. In 2176, a Virginian patent clerk named Michael Moser Lang brought a Locust concealed in a shoulder-mounted video camera to a photo opportunity between Enrique Aguilar, President of the United North American States, and Chinese People's Federation Premier Ying Zhang. At a distance of about 25 meters, Lang pierced the kinetic barriers covering the stage with the first burst, and when Zhang heroically tackled Aguilar to remove from the line of fire, Lang's succeeding burst went through the Premier's body and fatally wounded both men. Okay. First thing that jumped out to me there, as well, from a world building thing, is the President of the United North American States. So I guess that implies Canada and Mexico became part of this new country. Maybe we'll get more info on that at some point in some other random lore. Donovan Hawk's collection contains 2 antique ivory-handled Locusts modified to take thermal clips. A detachable data drive rests in the lining of the box containing OmniTool specifications for fabricating copies. A quick trip to the extranet reveals one of the weapons has the same serial number as Lang's original. If it's a fake, it's extremely well made. Alright, Lady Liberty. The Statue of Liberty was a target of several terrorist attacks over its 210-year lifetime, but in 2096, a motley group called Freedom's First finally brought the statue down. There we go. Protesting the induction of Canada and Mexico into United North American States, the New York chapter of Freedom's First wanted a symbol that they would secede from this new union if necessary. In the early morning hours of November 1st, they smuggled small arms and 15.5 tons of high explosives onto Liberty Island. Shooting or capturing the guards, they planted the explosives under the pedestal and detonated them at 7:37 a.m. The statue crashed to the ground in pieces, unexpectedly killing 4 of the Freedom's First terrorists. The remaining team members were apprehended after long manhunts, but the damage was done. The outrage at the secessionists kindled the fire of the Second American Civil War. On November 4th, President Caitlin Chung signed an executive order to rebuild the statue. Approximately 1/10 of the steel beams and copper plating from the destroyed statue was recovered and used in creating the new one. The original's head was put on display at the National Museum of American History in Washington, D.C. It remained there for 2 years until the Battle of Washington. During heavy shelling by secessionist forces, the head disappeared. A new statue was completed in 2101, and the fate of the original pieces was left for speculation in pulp novels. Interest flared up briefly in 2159 when photos surfaced of the head in the cargo hold of a star freighter, but by that time human media were far more concerned with the future. In the face of humanity spreading out among thousands of new planets, a statue titled Liberty Enlightening the World seemed small and quaint by comparison. Wow. I didn't expect to get the context for the United North American States coupled with all of that information, but that was really cool. I love that during heavy shelling the head disappeared. Like, you just snuck it out of there without anyone noticing. Okay. So, M451 Firestorm. The M451 Firestorm flamethrower is a product of human ingenuity, ruthlessness, and industrial espionage. Its origin dates back to the 2160s when human colonists to new planets used flamethrowers to clear vegetation or ice. The fuels performed erratically on planets with extremely cold temperatures and differing air compositions from Earth. Realizing this could be a problem for military units, Systems Alliance intelligence operatives stole the Turian design for the Hyras flamethrower, a battle-tested workhorse that functioned in nearly every environment. The result was the Firestorm, an anti-personnel and anti-armor flame unit that can accept a variety of liquid fuels. The Turian design used low-octane hydrocarbons thickened with dentra oil, which is taken from large marine animals similar to Earth's whales. Humans then reverse-engineered a synthetic composite with almost identical properties that could be fabricated from heavy weapon fuel cells using an Omni tool. The result is a sticky spray that burns at approximately 1600 degrees Celsius, less intense fire than plasma weapons, but covering a significantly wider target area. Adding to the trauma is the choking smoke produced by the spray, and if the target's armor is breached, the fires quickly consume the oxygen within. Firestorm may not be the most efficient weapon in the system's alliance arsenal, but the sheer ugliness of how it kills ensure it is the most feared. Yeah. Alright. Mercenaries, Blue Suns, full history. Founded in 2160 by the human mercenaries Zaid Masani and Vito Santiago, the Blue Suns were initially a Skillian Verge protection racket. As they expanded in numbers and influence, the two co-founders disagreed vehemently on many issues. Finally, after arguing about whether to recruit the slave-trading Batarians into their ranks, Vito ambushed Zaid and shot him in the head. Believing Zaid dead, Vito took full control of the Blue Suns and hired whatever Batarians he pleased. Soon he had crowned one named Solom Dalsera as titular head of operations. It was a move designed to placate his Batarian investors and draw fire from would-be assassins. It worked on both counts, and the partnership has lasted to this day. Over the decades, the Suns grew into a fearsome combat force spanning dozens of planets in the Citadel space, the Verge, and the Terminus systems. Knowing that a good logistical team is key to fielding an army, Vito diversified the Suns, selling arms, training, and supplies as often as taking contracts to crack skulls. Even when the Suns suffered heavy losses, Vito's entrepreneurial expertise ensured new recruits could replace the old. All that was left was the truth. Today, only a handful of trusted mercs even know who Vito Santiago is, let alone his old partner Zaid. Okay. Alright, so we got all of that stuff taken care of. So we'll do save, my compulsive second save, and I think we will wrap up there. So next week we will pick up exploring the planet and then doing Jacob's side mission, and then we'll continue from there. So that's Ilium, so no, that's Ilium. It's Ilium. So that's Ilium. So we'll do Tali's recruitment mission next. And then we do have Jack's, Morden's, Grunt's, and Garrus's things to do. So we'll do all of that stuff. I mean, we're not going to get it all done next week, but we'll at least do some of it. Figure, you know, if that takes... Okay, switch over. Camera... Yeah, I'm gonna restart the camera quick. And then we'll be back. Okay. So, like I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, we won't get through all of those missions next week, obviously. We'll probably get through, and if we continue the pacing, 2 or 3 of them. Definitely get through Jacob's. Maybe before I do Tali's, I'll do some of the other ones. Like maybe we'll do Jack's or something like that. Do all of those side ones, then go back and recruit Tali. Then we hit Ilium to do all of that stuff that's got to go on that planet. Because that's going to be a lot. And that's kind of doing those will then set up going into the next part of the story. But yeah, happy with the progress this week. It was nice to get to do the missions for some of the crew members, kind of learn more about them. Kasumi's was very cool. Learn more, like, that Kiji was romantic partner. So this is like her one way to stay connected to him. So it's a very sad ending to that quest, like learning all that, but very cool mission. And then Zaid's was very cool as well. I'm just looking right now. My achievements are displaying on screen for me. I did get the achievement, gain the loyalty of the mercenary. So I'm assuming that did mean I did like the good ending, so to speak, for it. So I'm happy with that while still doing what I wanted to do in the mission, which was save the people, which was what we were supposed to do. But very cool. Definitely going to keep that in mind with all these other ones to make sure that I hopefully get the good ending for each of these side missions and maintain these people. I'm assuming that matters given the fact that it is an achievement to gain their loyalty. I feel like the game wouldn't draw attention to that if it didn't become relevant at some point, which we'll see what that ends up being. But yeah, just having a ton of fun with the game. It's so good. Okay. So yeah, so we'll wrap up here. I'll be back tomorrow evening with more of the Stardew Valley randomizer. That I was mixed up my schedule. I was originally planning to do the stream normal time. I've got plans during the day tomorrow, so it won't be till the evening. So it'll be Saturday Night Live again, but that's okay. Then I'll post schedule Sunday. Monday will be a slightly different stream. I'm going to be doing a birthday stream that day, playing Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2, because that's my all-time favorite game. So I'm just going to play that for several hours for my birthday. Tuesday we'll be back, more Final Fantasy 7, and we'll be back with more Mass Effect 2 next Friday. So yeah, appreciate everyone who tuned in. I hope you all had fun watching.